Hey everybody, Shiv here. Alright, welcome to the reshoot. What is a reshoot? Well, I did a video for the two cards that were revealed at the Korean event, and well, one of the cards that I used, or the art for it, was inaccurate because the translation was wrong. This has later been FAQ'd by Mr. Ben Brode, so we're gonna go and reshoot it because, you know, integrity of putting forth accurate information and not sounding like a complete dumbass. GG. Alright, so we're gonna hop right into it. First thing we have is Protect the King. Warrior, 3 mana spell for each enemy minion, summon a 1/1 pawn with taunt. If this sounds like Unleash the Hounds with taunts, that's exactly what it is. But because it's taunts, now we're getting some value out of Bolster. Now, people have argued, hey, we can get value out of Bolster several times in the past, year or so, or since TGT has come out. And, it never really took off. Here, however, I think it will. Alright? Just because a board of 3/3s is really annoying to deal with. Unlike Grim Patron, however, once you get, do any damage to them, they're going to take damage. They're not just going to keep respawning. So, yeah. Now, could we see something like this pop up more consistently? Actually, yeah, pretty much so. And here's why I'm going to say this. If you've got these guys down and you got your nice little taunt wall, then things such as Frothing Berserker get a lot of value. As we've always learned, putting Frothing Berserker behind taunts is just an amazing thing to do. Things such as Armor Smith get even more value. I mean, come on now. That's armor for days. So I'm definitely going to say that this is a card that we're going to see being tested out in like the control variants. It could possibly be making its way into the Temple Warrior variants. And you know what? Dragon Warrior could also use it as well because that's also running some pretty decent taunts as well. So the Bolster plus Protect the King's combo is going to be something that Warriors are going to be experimenting with and might actually become that new synergy that, well, it's just going to make them even more dominant than they already were. Seriously, Blizzard, come on now. Warrior's been sitting in a pretty good fucking position for some time now. I mean, if you want to talk about the most versatile class in Hearthstone, it is Warrior, guys. It is Warrior. Some of you might say, oh, no, it's always been Warlock. And some of you might say, oh, no, it's Druid. No, it's Warrior, all right? They have a build that can counter almost anything out there. It's pretty sad. But, I do like seeing more versatility brought into classes. I'm just hoping that they're going to step up their game for some of the other classes, i.e. Priest, just to make them a little bit better. Just truthfully. All right, moving on. We have the card that caused a lot of the issues here, and that is Prince Malchezaar. So we're dealing with a 5-mana, 5/6 demon. And he's neutral, so everybody has access to it. Now, the big question that everybody's kind of like been back and forth on, especially with the mistranslations, is this card good? Is this going to be the card that everybody's going to want to play? Is this a must-have card? Okay, well, let's go and check some of the commentary that people have been leaving about this specific card. Alright, so let's go. Wow, great possible synergy with the Curator too. Sure. Crazy board Reno deck meta. Yep. Reno says hi. Definitely see this in Reno decks. This is a very nice for Warrior Fatigue decks. Yep. Definitely good for that. It's important to note that the effect takes place at the start of your turn, or at least that's what I heard. Yes, that's exactly what it is. So a lot of people are looking at this in Fatigue, so that automatically it's going to be, hi, I'm a Warrior card. But I definitely could see this having value in, say, Druid. I definitely could see this having value in pretty much every single class outside of the more aggressive builds. So keep that in mind. Now, where I see it has a huge amount of value. Like, I almost feel like this card was created wholeheartedly for Arena. This card in Arena is just insane. Just insane, okay? Now, there are some inherent drawbacks to this. I mean, you are increasing your deck size, okay? Which, that comes with a drawback, okay? If you're running double ofs of a lot of cards in your deck, by increasing your deck size, the likelihood of you pulling those on the top deck gets decreased. So that is a factor that you're going to have to contend with, all right? But at the same time, you might get some really baller shit. But there's some really bad legendaries in this game. I'm not going to sit here and like name off all the kind of subpar legendaries that we have in this game. We all know them. All right, there's the Pagels, there's the Tinkmaster Overspark. To some degree, you could say Lord Walker Cho, and of course Moreau's being one of the newer ones. And there's a lot more that I could definitely probably point and go, eh. But at the same time, it's extra value that you didn't actually have to replace anything out of your core design with. And I think that's the big takeaway here. It's extra value. All right. This is like going to Kentucky Fried Chicken, getting a bucket of chicken, and they throw in 2 more buckets of chicken for free. All right. That's a lot of chicken, guys. That's a lot of chicken. I definitely like the card, but I'm still on the fence of whether or not this is going to be like that next level Loatheb, that next level must-have, or I'm just not able to compete. So that is the question that we're going to propose to you guys. I know this is a short video, it's only 2 cards, but really, these cards are so amazing that I honestly want to know what you guys think of them. Now, I have my opinion, obviously. I think this is a really good card, and I do kind of feel like this is going to be a really powerful card that we're going to see everywhere, and I've seen some polls. I know Prodan put his up, and it's like 70% of the community is thinking that this card is definitely going to be seen and be played with quite a bit, and I kind of agree with that, but is this just OP as shit? And so that's what I want you guys to do in the comment section. Answer this question. Is this card OP, or are we just living in a pipe dream world? All right, let me know your answer down below. And as always, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, help support this channel. It really does help. Till next time, this is Shiv saying stay safe, have fun, and God bless esports. Peace.